welcome to the third episode of the Bad Parents podcast. I'm your host, Irene B, aka Malika's mummy, and this is the third episode. So I'll just like to say thank you to my frequent listeners. I'd like to say hi and thank you to the new listeners. Hope you are enjoying what I have been offering so far. I'm also enjoying the fact that I've been having a lot of parents who are willingly giving me their birth stories, and just sharing notes, and we're talking. It's been such a pleasure hearing those stories. Shout out to the mums. Oh yeah, and happy Mother's Day, by the way. It's Happy Mother's Day every day, by the way. Like, whatever. Happy Father's Day as well. Happy Parents' Day. Let's just do that. Why don't they do your Parents' Day? Why is it just single? Like, let's do Parents' Day. You know, everyone deserves to be shouted out. Anyway, so, moving on. Yeah, coronavirus, guys. Corona fucking virus. I'm tired of that word. I'm tired of the word lockdown. I'm tired of the word quarantine. I'm tired of the word death. Everything is just negative. And I can't lie to you guys. Again, I am suffering from extreme anxiety. I feel a lot better today, if I'm honest, but since last week, Wednesday, I've had pains in my chest. But I assumed, that, the symptoms I was feeling, I was convinced that I had the symptoms of corona. I swear down. The thing is, when I deep it, even if I did have corona, I don't think I'd bait myself out. It's only because I've acknowledged the symptoms of anxiety. But don't you think that's deep? On another note, is that you feel like, do you think having corona, if you did have symptoms, do you feel like it's like admitting to someone that, oh, I've got herpes? Do you feel like it's that sort of thing? Like, people are ashamed to say they've got it? Because the way everyone's moving, they're moving mad. Like, you can't even cough around someone without getting a side eye. Anyway, back to my feeling of anxiety. So since last week Wednesday, I've been feeling mad chest pains. I had a headache. I was just feeling dizzy. Just tired, breathless. I could literally feel my heart sometimes palpitating out of my chest. Like, I was just so what the fuck's going on? Do you know what I mean? Not until my other half was like, you're fine. Like, you haven't got a temperature. You're good. Like, I don't think it's that. And I was getting on to him like, no, I'm sure, I'm scared. He's like, no, I don't think so, 2 twos now. Lucky old Google, which it could be good and bad, Google. I researched the symptoms of anxiety because prior to this, I mentioned what I was going through to my sister, and she was like, do you know what, it sounds like anxiety. So I was like, all right, let me research it. Tick, tick, tick. Everything was, I was like, oh shit, okay. It is anxiety. So for those who could be experiencing it, it's a mad thing to be, if someone's going through that on a daily, it's mad. I don't know. I was very naive to the fact that anxiety was just, you suffer that just in your mind. I didn't know it was it can almost show physically. I didn't know it was that sort of, I didn't know it could show that bad. Whereas where I mentioned prior on my previous episode, I was diagnosed with anxiety. The anxiety showed itself in another way where I was just crying and depression. So anyway, how I kind of felt better was literally after the news. I think I just reached my brink where I heard that, doctors were passing away. And I felt so sad. I was just like, what the hell, what's going on? And I could literally feel my chest getting tighter, and boom, I just started crying. Like, I'll be real with you guys, this is what this show is about. I need to be honest, because I practice what I preach, and also, what's the word, like, I want you guys to be real with me, so I'm going to be real with you guys. So I started crying, and I just went into the toilet because I didn't want to make my other half feel awkward. Not like he would have just consoled me, but I just felt like, nah, what's going on? So I cried and I felt better. I did feel better. I gave thanks to God. I was just like, you know, I give thanks, and I'm only praying that by the end of all this, we will count our friends and family. We won't hear, they will not be amongst those who have passed. That's my prayer. Do you know what I mean? Because this is mad. Because me and my other half, we were saying that I don't even think our mothers, our parents, have experienced this in their lifetime. Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Anyway, I think I'm going to just design a top that says #I survived COVID-19. I swear down. I'm going to make it look so nice. It's just going to be... Anyway, I'm just trying to be positive in this. So, moving on. This is going to be an unconventional segment, you know, podcast, because initially I would have loved to get mums or parents on the phone just to tell me how they are coping throughout this lockdown, and see what they're doing, what they could advise. But I can understand, when I've spoken to a few mums, there's just no time, and if I did get them on the phone, it'll be quite late, and that's the resting time. Do you know what I mean? I have to be considerate. So I promise, my goal is to get a mum to tell me their birth story, or parents, dads, mums out there, tell me what you're going through this lockdown. So at the moment I'm just talking to you in my bedroom, so it's gonna be a quick one. My little one is at home, obviously. My other half's looking after her in the bedroom, in the living room, and it's gonna be like, that's why it's unconventional as well. So before she bursts into the bedroom, and you might hear her, just a disclaimer, it might sound unprofessional, but I'm just letting you lot know, she likes to just escape from his grasp without him knowing, and so I'm just letting you lot know, just in case you hear anything. I've written down a few things that I want to make sure I discuss. Okay, so basically that's the anxiety side. So what I've decided to do during this podcast is let you know that I am going to start potty training my little one. Yes, I know, but I feel like it's the right time, because it's just like, I know you have to be at home consistently because you have to keep up a pattern. I can't lie to you, I tried it yesterday. You know, she's now getting into the habit of taking off her baby grow in the morning and just removing her pampers, and I'm just like, okay, I've heard this is a sign that you're ready, so let's do it. I've bought her pull-ups, she's got the potty. Ladies and gentlemen, she peed on the floor twice, and I had enough. I was like, nah, I'm good. We ain't got enough tissue to be cleaning up toilet. I mean, you know, pee off the floor, and I ain't gonna be cleaning up your poo. I've done it before, but I ain't ready for that. No, so that's that one. And also, I'm dealing with like the fact that I'm waiting